I'm gonna hit the record button because I just never know what thoughts might come up as I am deeply musing within myself and the human condition as I scan the landscape of people I interact with on the daily. The unconscious state, the subconscious state of our being is undetectable. And it's subconscious, and it means that the things we do objectively by default are driven subjectively by those emotions and belief systems we do not cognize about ourselves. And in particular, the deepest thing that most people have a problem with is the ability to self-love. For example, I am fortunate enough to have broken through that barrier, and I have entered into self-love for myself, into a conscious self-love, and that constitutes of no longer belittling myself, no longer berating myself, no longer accusing myself, no longer judging myself as in any way inadequate. Any judgment that would seek to diminish your core human being, be that with sentiments of this life isn't about me or never was about me, which speaks of non-importance, self-deprecation. It is about you. This life is about you. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. If this life is not about you, who is it about? And who is it for? Right? So that's a very self-deprecating statement, subconscious statement that has broken through into the conscious mind, but it is not of any divine origin. It comes from a damaged place and is supposed to be an expression of humility, but only reinforces our damaged psyche. Unless we are able to say, this life is all about me, we can't really self-love. We diminish our self. And again, whenever I speak of this self in this way, I'm not talking about the shell that has been formed around our core that we are living our outward life with, the shell, the mask that we live behind. I'm not talking about the mask, I'm talking about the substance behind the mask that we wear, behind the costume, behind the show that we play. So, this life is all about yourself as the soul that came into this world, got lost under all the pain and offenses and trauma. And now it's time to find that self again. And it's all about that. It's all about that me. The elevation of the soul. And the what's the opposite of elevation? The descent, well, like John said, he must increase and I must decrease. That's talking about our soul must increase. Our soul essence must increase, elevate. Our ego shell must decrease. It's never about another person. It's never about Jesus having to increase and the rest of humanity has to decrease because it's so bad. It's never externally. We have to apply this internally to our own being. So he is your soul essence, Christ, must increase, but I must decrease. That's the ego I. The ego I must decrease. So this life is all about you. The Christ that is you. The beautiful divine essence that is you. Elevate it. Exalt it. Honor it. Praise it. Worship it. And you will become a wholesome, saved, glorious being on earth.